Hey guys, so I'm here in one of my favorite places in the world, Skydiving Elsinore, and I'm skydiving today, organizing. And I thought about a video that I want you to watch. So go ahead and watch this.
Skydiving is a really interesting confront with fear. I gotta stand up, I'm sorry, I gotta stand up. You go out the night before and you take a drink with your friends and somebody says, yeah, we should go skydiving tomorrow. And you go, yeah, we'll go skydiving tomorrow, yeah, yeah, and you go, yeah, and everybody goes, yeah. And you go home by yourself, you're like, Right, and you're like, well, I mean, they was drunk too. So then that night you're laying in your bed and you just keep, and you're terrified. You keep imagining over and over again jumping out of an airplane and you can't figure out why you would do that. So you get there and then you have this safety brief and you're standing there and the guys will tell you, well, if the chute doesn't open, what's gonna happen is what could happen? So you get onto the airplane and you're sitting there and you know, it's extra because you're sitting on some dude's lap, some stranger, trying to make small talk. Yeah, man. So you be jumping with people all the time, huh? So you fly and you go up to 14,000 feet and somebody opens the door. And in that moment, you realize you've never been in a freaking airplane with the door open. Terror, 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 terror. And then people start going out of the airplane. And the guy walks you up to the end of the thing, and you're standing and your toes are on the edge, and you're looking out down to death. They say, on 3. 1. 2, and he pushes you on 2 because people grab on 3. And you fall out of the airplane, and in 1 second, you realize that it's the most blissful experience of your life. You're flying. There's zero fear. You realize at the point of maximum danger is the point of minimum fear. The lesson for me was, why were you scared in your bed the night before? What do you need that fear for? Everything up to the stepping out, there's actually no reason to be scared. And then in that moment, all of a sudden, where you should be terrified is the most blissful experience of your life. And God placed the best things in life on the other side of fear.
Pretty cool, huh? Pretty amazing. I love Will Smith, and I love one thing that he says on this video, which is says that God put the best things in life on the other side of fear. Now, whether you believe in God or not, that's an amazing belief to have, isn't it? So, and I want to add to that, and I want to add that there is no courage if there is no fear. It reminds me of a day that when I was ziplining, I was taking a group ziplining, and there's a friend of mine that it was his first time ziplining, and while they were explaining, you know, what to do and how to stop and whatnot, me and my girlfriend saw his legs shaking, and we chuckled, you know, like not in a bad way, but just was almost kind of cute, you know. This big guy was a big guy, good friend, and his girlfriend was there. I'm sure he didn't want her to see his legs shaking as the guy was explaining about zip lining. And also chuckled because I knew I had done zip lining so many times. There was zero fear for me. But the reality is, at that time, he was displaying a lot more courage than I was. In fact, I was displaying no courage because there was no fear for me, like of ziplining. I had done so many times. I knew there was basically no risk, and so I was not afraid. So he was displaying more courage than me, you know. Another thing that reminds me of is that people ask me if I am afraid when I go skydiving. And the answer is yes. Every single time. Every single jump. I'm gonna go wingsuiting right after making this video. And I'm scared. I am afraid. Because I know I'm gonna be coming down in the air 120 miles an hour, now 100,000 miles forward. If something goes wrong, I don't have a lot of time to fix it. Now, I trust my training. I know that if something goes wrong, I have the training to fix it. But still, there's not a lot of time and stuff happen. I know I'm doing something risky. But and that's why skydiving is so precious to me, because it's the one activity that I'm scared of every time. Not as scared as I was on the first day, but I'm always afraid at every jump, you know? And I believe we should seek these things. We should seek things that take us out of our comfort zone and out of fear zone, because fear is a gift. If there is no courage, when there is no fear, then fear is your opportunity to break through something, to grow, to be a better, more confident person. And that opportunity was not there until the fear presented itself. So we have been given a gift. And people who go around, when we go around life being afraid, we're actually being afraid of a gift. So remember that. And I would suggest that you do things that make you afraid, because that's how we're gonna grow, be a better person, be a more confident person, and on the other side of it, there's everything that is better. So yeah, all right, blue skies, and I'm gonna go skydiving. Oh, by the way, if you ever want to come skydiving with me, if you're in California, if you want to come to California and we're going to skydive with me, I will jump with you. I will jump with you and high five you in midair. And we're going to break through that fear together. All right? So it's an invite for everybody who's watching this. For real, I will jump with you.